Yo, yo, it's your boy Big Daddy Kane, and right now you're checking out Bashani TV.
Hey, baby girl.
Hi, Uncle John.
How's my favorite niece doing today?
I'm blessed, Uncle John. Oh, Dad said to give you this phone. What happened to your phone?
You wouldn't believe it. Riding my bike to Central Park, hit a pothole, bam! The phone drops and breaks into little baby iPhones.
That's funny. Little baby iPhones?
You wouldn't believe it. So how's life? Are those men out there treating my niece okay? Because if you have any problems, you tell them your uncle has a gun and has a license to use it. No one messes with the Johnson family. And that's real, baby girl.
Well, there's this guy I'm dating. His name's Frankie Stone. He's a real estate agent over at Free Love Properties. He's a really nice guy. Treats me like a queen.
Okay, sweetie. As long as you're happy, Uncle John is happy. Put my number on speed dial in case you ever need me.
You and Dad are so overprotective. I'm grown, Uncle John. I can handle these New York men.
Okay, sweetie. Listen, I gotta go now. I'll talk to you later and take care.
You better be housekeeping, or you're gonna have a bad night tonight.
Let me light him up, sir. Please, let me light him up. I haven't shot somebody in a while.
You picked the wrong house to rob tonight. Welcome to the Terror Dome.
Sir, here's your money. Please don't kill me.
Don't kill you. You should have thought about that before you came into the boss's home. You must be stone cold crazy, son. Out of all the houses in New York City, you picked this one to rob? Boss, please, let me light him up.
Before you do
Please.
that, take that mask off his head. I want to see who this is. Little young buck. You know what? Bullets travel through the walls. It can be very messy. I got a better idea. Get the duct tape.
No, sir, please.
Shut up, punk. By the way, boss.
You better say your last prayer. Because this will be your last prayer. My father was a great electrician for most of his life. And one thing he taught me, you know what he taught me, Frankie?
No, boss, what's that?
That electricity and water don't mix. You wanna rob people's houses, huh? Now you can light them up, Frankie.
If My pleasure, boss. Bye-bye, punk.
Frankie,
Yes, boss.
unfortunately, your little friend's seen a lot tonight. And she becomes a liability. And when she becomes a liability, that means she becomes a problem. And when we have a problem, we gotta have a solution.
Boss, she's a good girl, boss. I promise. She's not gonna say a thing. I know she saw the murder, but I promise, boss, she's a good girl. She's...
Frankie, you got about 60 seconds. It's either you or her, or I'm gonna take both of you out. You make the decision. You're a smart guy.
Boss, you want it taken care of? Frankie takes care of it, boss. I take care of it personally.
Make sure you do.
Lady. Show me! Have more feelings for you, baby. Says you gotta go. You gotta go, sugar.
Good job, Frankie. Now clean up that mess.
Sure thing, boss. Hey, broad didn't like Sinatra anyway.
Think about getting those buildings down on the other side of Houston Street. Somebody's at the door.
Can I help you?
I'm here to see Mr. Freelove.
Good minute. Good evening, Mr. Jackson. Frankie Boy told me you wanted to come see me. And since Frankie Boy is part of my family or organization, I'm gonna give you a little bit of my valuable time. But before we begin, Johnny Boy, check him.
Hands up. It's clean, boss. Have a seat, Mr. Jackson.
As I stated earlier, Mr. Jackson, my time is valuable. Because my time is money, and money is time. And I don't like to waste either one of them. Why are you here?
Well, Mr. Freelove, I've done my research in the New York real estate market. And I see that Freelove Properties is in the number 5 position when it comes to the biggest real estate holders on the East Coast. Now, I can help you become number 1 on the East Coast, then the West Coast, then all 50 states. I have a lot of direct access to a lot of politicians, celebrities, CEOs, and millionaires, bank presidents, you name it. I even know a few powerful people in the White House.
Oh, come on, man. Mr. Jackson, if you are so well connected, why do you need us? Do it your damn self.
Frankie told me they call you the protector. Now I see why. Mr. Freelove, Johnny boy, you have something I don't have. Think about it. If I were to join an organization such as yours, Mr. Freelove, just imagine the value, the connections, the money I could bring to the table. And I know you like money, Mr. Freelove. Or should I call you boss?
No one calls me boss unless you're in my family. So Mr. Freelove will be sufficient. But you bring an interesting proposition to the table. Johnny boy, give Mr. Jackson a rundown of where we stand at this point.
Okay, boss. From 110th Street to Central Park West, we are steadily accruing a lot of properties in that area. Because of a few good business deals, we are also the proud owners of the Museum of Natural History. We're not gonna change anything. We're gonna leave everything the same. It's gonna be a place of learning and exploration for the great people of New York. Myself, I will be handling north of Houston Street up to 42nd Street, from the West Side Highway over to the FDR Drive. As far as the boss, he will be handling 42nd Street up to 72nd Street from west to east.
I think that's enough information, Johnny boy. Here's how it works, Mr. Jackson. In order to get in my family, you have to pass 3 tests. That's trust, loyalty, and honor. And there's only one boss at Freelove Properties, and that's me. Never, ever, ever question my authority. Johnny boy, give Mr. Jackson a blindfold. Let's see how much he trusts us.
My pleasure, boss.
And run him through the process.
Mr. Jackson, sometimes in the business world, you only get one chance to make the right decision. Table, you have 2 weapons. One is loaded and ready to go, and the other is not. Mr. Jackson, there's a 50-50 chance of you making the wrong or right decision. When you're ready, you're gonna take one of them weapons and you're gonna put it in your mouth, and you're gonna pull the trigger. If you hear my voice after you pull the trigger, you made the right decision.
But if you see a white light, I want you to run to it, Mr. Jackson. Run, Forrest, run. But let me be real clear, Mr. Jackson. You have the opportunity to take that blindfold off and leave this room and never return again. Or you can take a risk. The choice is yours. This is your angel. Welcome back.
Not sure I can handle that. That was the first test. Not sure I can handle the other 2.
Mr. Jackson, when you can trust the people that you do work with, like family, there's a special bond that's created. And if that special bond is ever broken, then that family member can also swim like a rock. Gentlemen, I have another meeting to attend to. We're gonna walk you down, Mr. Jackson. Thank you for coming in, sir.
Thank you.
Johnny boy, my jacket, please. And like I always say, it's not a game, it's a lifestyle. All right, Jimmy Dean. Nice meeting you, Mr. Jackson. Johnny boy, have a conversation with him. We'll talk to you guys later. All right.
You look real good in that office today, Mr. Jackson. You put on quite a show for the boss today. Very impressive, sir. Very impressive.
A man is only as valuable as his word, Johnny boy.
I can respect that, Mr. Jackson. I can respect that. But take a moment. Get a good look at this area. This area is billions of dollars of real estate. From Fifth Avenue to Uptown to downtown to Central Park all the way over to the West Side Highway. Just imagine all these buildings being ours. We putting our names on front of it. Free love property. Amazing, right? I can see that happening.
That's the #1 reason why I'm here, Johnny boy. Great leadership is everything. And Mr. Freelove is a great leader. And that's why I want to be a part of the family.
Listen, I want you to remember one thing. I don't trust anybody except God and my family. Me and Frankie boy, we'll watch every move you make. And if we find out you were just a cockroach, I will bury you personally, myself.
I hear you loud and clear, Johnny boy. Loud and clear.
And that's not a threat, Mr. Jackson. That's a promise. And by the way, the boss wants you to come have dinner with him later. You want to discuss a couple of things with you. So I will text you all the information that you need to know later. But don't be late. The boss do not like when anybody's late.
Johnny boy here tells me you met and impressed the boss the other day at the office. I got good feelings about you, Sammy. Don't let me down. You wouldn't like me when I'm mad.
Ah, come on. I don't like you when you're happy or mad.
Johnny boy, shut the hell up, huh? When you grow up, maybe you could be just like me.
Let me tell you what the problem is. You were upset because when the boss retire, I'm gonna be the next in charge of Free Love Properties. Come on now, you make too many rookie mistakes, Frankie. The boss will never leave you in charge of the Free Love Empire.
Rookie?
That's what I said.
I got your rookie mistakes, Johnny boy. Hanging down low where the sun don't shine. Hey, he's just mad. All my women look like dimes.
Frankie, he don't have any women, but the women he do have, they look like pennies.
Pennies? Yeah. My women
Whoa,
look like
whoa,
pennies.
easy,
Yeah.
easy,
My women look
easy,
like
guys,
pennies, huh?
easy, easy. You guys are in the same family. You guys forget that? Frankie, back in your corner. Johnny, back in your corner, man. You gentlemen have to learn to work together to keep the Free Love empire growing. The worst thing you could ever do is let outsiders see turmoil within an organization, because that can show weakness. And a weak link is how companies get infiltrated and destroyed.
Yeah, you right, Sammy. You right.
Hey, indeed, Sammy. Point well taken. Hey, what are we doing, huh? We're family, huh? Come on, guys. Let's sit down. Hey, so the other night, right, I have this broad come by the penthouse, come check me out. Tells me she's with the chorus line. I said, oh yeah? You shouldn't have a problem getting your legs in the air, sweetheart. You know what I mean?
There you go, man.
That's how I deal with them guys.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Good evening, boss.
Frankie.
Boss.
Johnny boy. Sammy, get up, give me a hug. You're part of the family now.
What the hell?
You invited a pig to dinner? Give me the poker. Another rookie mistake. Another rookie mistake. You keep begging me to allow you to be next in charge. And you keep making rookie mistakes. It's unacceptable, Frankie.
I'm sorry, boss.
First thing Monday morning, you and Frankie meet me in the office.
Sure thing, boss.
9 a.m. sharp.
Yes, sir.
Damn it, Frankie!
I'm sorry, boss. Piece of garbage! Ugh!
Hey, what's up, baby girl? I apologize. I had to put one of your boys to sleep. But I refuse to allow anybody to mess with my business or my money.
I understand, honey. I'm here for you. Whatever you need me for. I always got your back.
I'm just curious, whose bright idea was it to bring Mr. Jackson into my organization?
My inspector called me into his office about 2 weeks ago. Mad as hell. Apparently that young lady that Frankie put to sleep, his brother's daughter. Now he's out to destroy you and your entire organization at any cost. Also, word has gotten around town how Free Love Properties does business in real estate. Your reputation's not that good. And then on top of all of that, they buried his niece last week. So him and his brother are really taking it very hard. You are now his #1 public enemy at this point.
Well, you know what? It wouldn't be the first time I was on someone's hit list. But they're all gone, and I'm still here. And with you, as my secret weapon, Mr. Free Love, it's gonna be all right.
I know that's right, sweetie. I'm gonna ride or die with you.
I know you will. And you know, like I always say, right? It's not a game, it's a lifestyle.
Baby, why don't you come by tonight? Mama needs a little tender loving care.
I got you, honey. And why don't you wear that little special birthday suit I like so much?
All right, I got you.
All right, baby. See you in a little while.
You know we're gonna get some time off the street for this mess up.
Captain Jones will just have to understand that we did everything in our power to keep surveillance of Detective Jackson. But our equipment failed us, which caused us to fail him. It happens.
Who dropped the ball on this one? Who dropped the ball on this one? I have a dead detective and no one knows a goddamn thing.
Detective Rogers and I followed all protocol, Captain, but our equipment failed and we lost all communications and we couldn't regain contact.
Did you not define the target location prior to surveillance? I mean, if you had, then you would have known the address, even if you lost audio or visual communication.
We did, Captain. But Johnny Boy and Frankie decided to change the meetup location at the very last minute. We didn't have time to look for any information on the new location. We're already on the move to the predetermined location when Detective Jackson got the call to change it.
So why didn't you call for backup? Huh? Run a trace on his cell phone location?
Everything was happening so fast, Captain. We forgot about calling in a cell phone trace. We were just so focused on reestablishing our communications contact.
You forgot? You forgot? You forgot! Detectives, you forgot because everything was just happening so fast, right? With 15 years each on the force, you forgot? So, would you like me to slow life down for you? So that you can deal with it better, Detective Snyder? Well, just call me Jeannie, because I'm gonna grant you your wish. Both of you, 30 days off the street. Both of you, 30 days off the street without pay. So that you can have some time to figure out just how important your little jobs are. Get out of my office. Get out of my office now. Too disgusting.